Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we're going to be starting off with something really cool. I just got back from a show at Castle Hill with the 3 horses. They all jumped really well. Isla finished 3rd in the 125, 135 handicap, and it was a great day. They all jumped really well. Sun was shining, it felt like spring, but it was all really good. So we had a great time. But I got back and I have just had the delivery of something really cool. So I'm going to show you guys what is inside here. So I ordered this weeks ago, to be honest, and I know I said in the previous video about people that glorify equipment, etc. Someone's asked what my biggest camera pet peeve is when people go on about having the best equipment, and I obviously stand by that. But the only thing is, when it comes to computers and editing, it's obviously all the editing software all does the same thing, and we all use either DaVinci, Premiere Pro, or Final Cut, etc. But the actual machines that we're doing it on are what make the difference, more in the times. So when we're rendering a reel or a project, the equipment on the computer we have basically just changes how quickly that is done. So I've ordered something here, and I can't wait really to get using this and show you guys. It is the new MacBook Pro. This is the 14-inch version. This has got the M4 Pro chip, 23GB RAM. I went for the 1TB SSD. I mean, I'm not really going to go into all that because, to be honest, I think everyone knows about all that, or you don't really care, it doesn't really matter. But what I will tell you is that the M4 chip is unreal. So I bought this back in December. This is the Mac Mini. This thing's incredible, unreal, particularly for the price point. So I got this for editing at home, just on my desktop, but then I did start taking it to a few shows, and I took it to events and stuff, and because it is so mobile, and it is great, but it's not entirely mobile. Obviously, I really needed to upgrade my laptop, to be honest. So that's what I've done. So yeah, here it is. I went for the 14-inch version because I just thought it'd be a bit more portable, and because obviously I got my desktop, it doesn't really matter at home. So I'm going to open this up and you guys can have a look at it. I actually only just started getting Mac products the end of last year. That Mac Mini was the first Mac thing I ever had, or Apple, sorry. I then got an iPhone, got Apple Watch, Air Pros. I went all out. And this is the final bit to my Mac collection. And here it is. This is really exciting. Can you see that, guys? Yeah. I don't really do unboxings. This isn't really what it is, but I just want to. This is anyone who has Mac products already, or anyone who is thinking about. Oh my God, look at that! The color's stunning. There it is. So this color is called Space Black, I believe. Which is basically just a dark grey. And wow. Oh, I love that sound. This is beautiful. I am actually really impressed. I was always going to be, to be honest. And the actual hardware obviously is all the same, pretty much. It's what's inside. The M4 chip is unreal. If you guys are looking to edit stuff and you want to be doing stuff really quickly, any projects and so on, I would highly recommend getting a MacBook, whether it's a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, but the Pro obviously would just be a better choice for if you're doing stuff like the high-end, any sort of big projects, etc. Any film stuff that you need a lot of CPU power, then a MacBook is definitely the choice. As I never used one before, started using Mac and I'm never going back. Honestly, it's changed how quickly I can turn things around, to be honest. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go into this. I'm just telling you guys that I'm really excited. Finally got the MacBook, and it is sick. That is gorgeous. So I can't wait to get using that. So I'm probably going to start using that this week.
The main language, press the return key.
What is happening there? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. English, yeah, I think. That's me. Oh, anyway, so we'll pick up this later on. I will dive into this and we can explain a little bit more about sort of how I edit things, probably in the next video. But that is the end of today, basically, because it is coming up to 9 o'clock in the evening, and obviously I'm a bit tired, been at show and all the rest of it. But I have got some editing I'm going to do.
Contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you
Why are you
know how to
interrupting me?
use VoiceOver,
Shush,
press
shush.
Command
No.
F5 now to turn it on and set up your...
Thank you. So I am going to leave this here today, and I am going to pick it up tomorrow, and we've got something really cool we're doing tomorrow, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we're on our way to the NEC in Birmingham, where we're going to be going to the National Equine Show, which is a fairly new show that came about. I think it's the 3rd year it's been on. And it's basically, there's lots of shops there, lots of brands there. They've got really cool talk stages where you've got riders and sort of industry leading professionals doing different talks on different areas of the industry, but all focusing on the equestrian industry. It's really good fun. I've been for the last 2 years, and the first year was great. The second year, it got a bit better. They keep trying to just progress and make it better and better. So I'm really looking forward to see what this year actually is going to look like. It's sort of, for me, there's a bit of work. So I've got a few clients that want some work doing, filming for a couple of riders, a couple of stands that have, brands that have got stands there. But also beyond that, it's a really good opportunity to go and just catch up with any other clients I've got. Obviously lots of friends are going to be there and so on. So we use the opportunity just for a little bit of networking while we're there as well, but I'm only going for the day. But I am going to have Holly there, who you may not actually know, but Holly is the person that filmed the first 2 videos that I did. She is from Hartpury University and she's doing a work placement with me, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity for her to be able to get hands-on with the cameras and so on and get using them. So when we get here, I'll hand the cameras, well, one of the cameras anyway, to Holly, where she's going to be filming the vlog today. I'll obviously be doing a bit of work, so you'll be able to see a bit behind the scenes. Beyond all of that though, I'm also going to be recording a podcast with a friend of mine who has recently started a podcast, and they've asked me to come on to do some talking a little bit about video content and content creation within the equestrian industry. So while we're here, we're going to be recording that as well. So Holly's going to be getting a little bit behind the scenes, and she's going to be sort of focusing on getting the vlog content. So we're here at the NEC, we're going to do some filming for some clients here, we're going to be having some meetings, we're filming a podcast with a friend as well, so we've got plenty to go on. I'm going to quickly take you guys around, we're going to show you some of the shops that are here, and there's loads of meet and greets, etc. all going on as well, so let's come and check it out. We're going to see how we get on with this. What's this? What do I do?
And then you can do an annual version as well,
Okay.
which means you get 2 months.
Oh.
I mean, my wife...
I'm not very good at this.
But obviously, anybody that works with horses, but effectively has the same business, you all need to message, you all need to invoice, you all need to book, you all need to keep records.
I'm all... So we've just filmed, sorry, we haven't just filmed anything.
Not today.
So we've just recorded this podcast, and I just wanted to get you guys just to tell us a little bit about what the podcast is we've just done, what the premise is, and sort of what you guys are aiming to do with it, really.
Sure. So our podcast is called Poles, PF and Prosecco. We are an equestrian podcast. We have quite a vast editorial premise in that we look at things around the equestrian industry and the horse world, if you like.
Yep.
So we've just interviewed you for our Equestrian Careers
Yeah, you
month.
have, yeah.
So that's going to be going out in April. The
Yep.
whole of April is devoted to equestrian careers, and we're not looking for riders, we're not looking for grooms, we're not looking for trainers, we're looking for the less obvious things
Yep.
to help our listeners think, well, do you know what, I could leave this really boring job in the bank,
Yeah.
and I could come out and I could work with horses using the skills I have without getting freezing cold.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. I think having that the place where everyone can go and see all the different careers that they can actually touch on, because we mentioned this before, didn't we, just off camera, that there is so many different things that you can do within the equestrian industry.
Absolutely.
That aren't show jumping, top level or grooming, etc. There's so much other stuff you can do, isn't there?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's so vast. Like, people just don't think of things like from what you do, creating content and stuff. But the people that organise the big events, like we're at the National Equine Show today, to people that are in equestrian property. There's so many different areas that I think, people don't realise that they can still get that kind of horsey fix without necessarily mucking out every morning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's ideal, isn't it? Really.
That's like the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And if anyone wants to listen to your podcast, where can they listen?
Any podcast platform, always free to listen to. Pods drop on Friday mornings. We never charge for them. We also have a YouTube channel which you can see things from when we visited Warhorse. Tanya taught Joey how to piaffe. That's up there. We talked to a horse whisperer. The video of her talking to my horse is up there.
Wow.
And a horse with
and we did some cocktail making because we have to get the alcohol element into the. It was very strenuous. That whole month was terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah. So before Christmas.
The name comes from we were having a chat in the tack room over a glass of prosecco. I do pole work. Being a dressage rider, piaffe's a big thing, and prosecco. And we thought, hey, let's just marry all three together.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
So alcohol's a big part too.
We do. We try a drink, and you drink every episode.
Okay, brilliant.
I recommend it.
Which one are we trying?
Let's go to the bar.
Let's go. Right, so I think pretty much finished all the film we need to do at the National Equine Show. So got my new MacBook out, and we're going to just do some editing before we go home, probably, I think. But I thought I would actually just get Holly's opinion. Holly, what do you think of how the National Equine Show is? Here we go, hold on. Let's swap this around.
It's very busy, and there's a lot of shops.
Good job.
So now what we're basically going to be doing is just editing probably the primary thing what we did this morning with Yaz to start with, and then obviously got a few other little bits and pieces. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and like, subscribe, all that normal stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next one.